Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna turn this way down, and we're gonna get started.
Yeah.
We are live.
We're live.
Give us more screen time for the
There we
Corys.
go.
Give the LaCoys more screen time.
Yeah. My tower is getting taller by the day.
Are those full or are they empty?
They're empty.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna be like, wow, dude, you're good to go. Now, ladies and gentle people, welcome to Fateh's Filmy Fridays. As usual, I'm your host and your host, which means friend in the Indian languages. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Oh my god. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, Fateh. I didn't do it.
I was really hoping that Dominic was gonna be here for that joke, but he's not here. We're like, oh, we're getting a text. Let's see what's going on.
That's me.
Oh, it's you. Okay. Dominic, the fact checker and the chat master of Fateh's Filmy Fridays, officially has a dog now. So now he's dog sitting. We are unsure whether or not he's going to be showing up for the show later on. But Dominic, if you are watching this, do know that if you are going to go up late, you do have to eat 5 flaming hot Cheetos. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. But
He doesn't have any Cheetos.
well, you know what? I'm gonna make him go to the store. I'm gonna make him get it. So, but you know what? It'll be great, right? He'll walk the dog.
It's hard to get him to leave the house, though.
But anyways,
He lives on a mountain.
the bully gyrate manatee himself, Sean Restivo. Sean, how's it going, buddy?
All right.
How's your week?
So he's calling me a bully because I'm a big Warriors basketball fan. And everybody knows on the Warriors, there's Steph Curry, there's Klay Thompson, and there's Draymond Green. So to make it harder for Fateh, I said that I was only going to send the basketball players that he didn't know instead of smiling emojis. So I just sent him like 10 Warriors players that were just going like, and I was like, and you don't know who any of them are. That is the biggest joke.
Oh god, I was just like, you dick. Why would you do this to me? But anyways, also let me introduce our 50 other co-hosts, or should I say guests, of this week. Hopefully for this week, because ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the annoying bastards themselves, the flies. Yeah, apparently, I don't know why, but now apparently there's like 50 flies in my room now. Like, look, there's like 10 flies on my light fixture. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it's like you said, maybe it's humid in here too. I know Sean is just very very excited. As you all know, of course,
this is like my one drink a week, bro.
I am rocking the langers today. But yeah, this is the show where you relax, sit back, and I was gonna make the example that I made before, but I realized that's not a good example, so I'm not gonna say it at all. I'm not gonna say anything. So ladies and gentlemen,
don't watch this show while you're murdering people.
Have 9 items
9
on the bench. Starting off with Cinema Paradiso.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Cinema Paradiso, The Princess Bride, The Watch season finale, Blackish season 2.
I forgot about Blackish as well. No.
Eric Andre Show episode 1, Living in Oblivion, The Pebble episode 1.
Forgot that one.
Black Klansman, and WandaVision episode 7.
Wait, you watched 10. You watched 10.
What?
You're forgetting one.
What?
You're forgetting one.
What?
Eyesore.
Oh! No! Damn it! I forgot to write that. I'm sorry about that. Let's move on to the second item on the binge report. That being the Princess Bride. I was surprised that it was set in was it set in the 80s or was it the 90s?
I think it was made in the 90s. Could have been late 80s though.
Yeah, 1987, yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all, I saw some familiar faces. I was like, wow.
I mean, it's hard to say that it's set in 87 because like that's where like the kid's being told the story. Like it's set in like a mystical, magical world that could be in medieval times, sort of.
Right. Oh yeah. Right. No. When I said set, I meant like, I meant to. Sorry, I meant to say it was released in 880.
Oh, it was released.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I haven't eaten anything in a while, so. And then we got Wallace Shawn.
Yeah, he was the mayor. Okay.
Wallace Shawn, who's just, you know, been in so many films. I mean, the most important role that he's had in any like film at all, it just has to be one of the classics. Let me find it here. His role as the principal in Chicken Little. Oh yeah, that's right.
Stop right now, or you're fired.
I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy. When he said that, when Inigo said that for the first time, I was like, oh, here we go. Yes. Like now I can finally use that, you know, reference. And third item on the binge report, the watch. Like,
all right, you take control.
Yeah. I love how you're sitting back. You're just like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna make this quick. Hey, look at that. It's you. Hello. You know, we should have her on as a guest host. I couldn't find anybody.
She's not into films.
Is she into Princess Bride?
Have you seen The Princess Bride?
Yes.
Have
Oh,
you?
well then there
Really?
you go. That's your ticket. I don't understand why you're making such a...
I even performed it at school.
Did you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Who did you play?
I was just a narrator.
Oh.
Oh. You mean the grandfather?
You were
You played the grandfather.
A narrator?
So I have an issue.
Uh-oh.
So I've already finished my drink. And I don't know if I should make another one or not.
No! Just wait. We need to wait until Dominic shows up. Then do it.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to say that, though.
Say what?
Hold on.
Are you gonna say something naughty, Fateh?
I got an email. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Did you get an email from Michael Trina?
No, I got it from Brian.
Brian! Oh no!
Let's see.
It's most definitely a bad email. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Brian's a good dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the fourth item on the binge report. That being Brendan Smith's eyesore.
Oh, you were looking up who made it.
I got you.
Right. You got me.
So-
You said you were checking your email, you sneaky boy.
Eric Andre show. What the fuck? Let's move on.
What the fuck?
They bring on a fake George Clooney. I'm just like, oh, okay. I'd rather have 3 hours with all the students there, and we all discuss it,
Right.
and we can all discuss, you know, our different. Because I've seen people that I don't recognize, and I'm just like, oh, I've never seen you before. Hello, I am Fateh. I
Yeah.
am very, very filmy. And
Yeah.
so, like, that's, don't take me wrong here. I love watching these films and then learning about it. But at the same time, I'm just like, screenwriting is, I like screenwriting more. I'm like doing more stuff. And I'm actually talking about movies more. But, I mean, once again, it's only been like our second day. Hi! Hello!
He said hi again.
Hello.
Dana, do you want to be on the podcast sometime?
Yes.
I know you don't watch films that much, but
I'll be like,
if you want to. You don't have a webcam though, do you? Or do you? Do you have a webcam?
I don't know. Do I have a webcam?
Yes,
I don't know, do
What's a
you?
webcam?
Yeah, but that's tough because you don't have a mic. Well, actually, I guess you don't have a mic in general.
I don't have a mic.
This is
Hey,
my mic.
I mean, you used your MacBook mic for like an entire half hour before you were just
Actually,
like, ah!
Yeah. That's true. That's
I
true.
have like a singing mic.
Oh!
Yeah, you could use but you need that's an XLR though. You would need a sub.
Yeah.
A sub. You need
We
a
are
sub.
USB people. We do not use an XLR.
Figure it out.
amp. Yeah, we only had one guy using an XLR, and that was Drew.
That's the only reason why we
And then he
That's the only reason why
Zoom.
we're on Zoom is because
yeah, and then he left. He had to go back to work. Wait, were you gonna ask me something?
No, I just wondering if you're drunk.
No. Why would I be drunk?
Oh my god. Oh man.
Just because I have a few drinks does not mean I'm drunk.
Sean, I thought you said you were gonna wait for Dominic though.
I was, but then like I saw my orange juice and I saw my pineapple juice and they were just like, pour me in a glass.
But anyways,
Definitely like knowing from Eyesore and like some other sets that I've worked on. Not the Media 20 set though. The Media 20 set was very, very unproblematic and it was hilarious. Like there was no problems on it. And that's not how a film set should be. There should always be problems.
sabotage.
But yeah, it's like just from knowing, like working on Eyesore and working on another film that we put on Amazon actually. It was there were always problems on set essentially. So I know there was like one thing that happened on Eyesore where so because again I was the Scarecrow and I was with the director or Brendan, and Brendan was showing me, he's like, all right, so I'm gonna stay on this wall and then you just put your arms on me and just kind of like push a little bit. And I'm like, all right, so I like pushed him a little bit. The entire wall fucking caved in. And he was just like, no, we need, that walls is gonna be on like 3 or 4 other shots. And I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, no.
Right, like there's always problems. If there's not problems, you're not making a good film.
Right. Can we do this shot? And it was already like, I don't know if it was like too late or like, oh, like the cinematographer just like, oh, we should just stay on track. Let's not add any more shots. And we were just like, but we do need to add the shot. And then he was just like, I'm not gonna do this. Let's. I'm not down for this. And so I was just like, Gabe, hold my cup of raspberry juice.
This was the director, or was this the cinematographer?
So the cinematographer said that, oh, I don't think
He wasn't gonna do it anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, what a dick!
He wasn't gonna. No, he wasn't gonna. It wasn't that he wasn't gonna do it anymore. It was just that he didn't think that the shot was worth it, right? And so.
Oh, okay. I was reading that as like he was just like, I'm not even gonna do this film anymore. This is like, oh, it's not worth it. I'm done.
Yeah,
Fuck
no.
my grade.
No. Remember when I said sabotage like a few minutes ago? I want you to look up Valiant and then Valiant sabotage, and then I want you to take one of those clips, and when you're editing the funnies, I need you to put it in there. 8th item on the binge report, that being The Pebble, episode 1.
Or if you actually watched the show and like don't think that the name is bad, it's Young Rock.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you want a big tough guy, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and that was it. That was every big tough guy in every movie for the longest time.
And then we got Dave Bautista, and then we got Invisible Man.
And we got John Cena.
What? I just said that.
Did you say John Cena? Oh,
I said
sorry.
Invisible Man.
I don't know. I didn't know John Cena was Invisible Man. What?
I don't see him.
Oh, sorry. I don't watch wrestling.
I don't
just know
watch
John
wrestling
Cena.
either. I just know it from the memes.
I don't watch memes.
Taking my head, Sean. Come on, I send you so many memes. Speaking of memes, I have a meme that I wanted to show Dominic today, but Dominic's just like, oh, I am a dog sitting. I don't have time. I cannot hop on the show.
If he heard your British accent, I don't know if he'd be insulted or if he'd be like, yeah, it's pretty good. Well, here's the thing, because like I remember, because we went to England like a few years ago.
Another England story.
Well, another England story. Yeah, so like, yeah, so I mean, I know I've told this to him before a lot, and like I might get the details wrong and all this stuff, but before we went to England, I would do my English accent. He'd be like, oh, you're so bad. You can't do that. Oh, it's so bad. And I'm like, so when we were in England and we were going to like a party that his aunt was throwing for us because like his aunt found any reason to party. So we went. We got off the bus to go to his aunt's house, and he was like, "All right, so when we go to this party, speak in an English accent." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because they'll like you more." And I'm like, I don't fucking care about them liking me. Like, I'm not English. I feel like they would hate me more if I was like, "Oh, lads, let's go down to the Calvary." Like, so I was like, "Bro, no." He's like,
"How are you doing this evening?"
Right, and I was like, "Bro, I don't think that's gonna work." He's like, "Dude, trust me, do it. They'll like you more." And I'm like, No. So I get to this party, and one of his cousin's friends is like, "Oh, so how you liking your English trip?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good." And she's like, "Oh my god, I love your accent." And I'm like, "All right, Dominic." And then he's like, "No, she's one of Abby's stupid friends. Don't listen to her." And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna talk like an actual American." I think I'll be okay.
Because just Doctor Who in general is just such a good and inspiring show, and it has so many messages, right? It's not about all like, "Oh, we're gonna go through time, and then we're gonna go and fight this creature. Oh, there we go. Oh, Rose, I can't love you. I'm an alien. Da 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 da."
Like, unless you get like BBC executives who are like, "We want to have an American doctor. Let's try that out." But
Or
as
an
Dominic,
Indian doctor.
or an Indian doctor,
I
as
could do a
Dominic
British
says though,
Indian
like,
accent.
as Dominic says though, is like, "It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen."
You know what? I won't say anything. If he doesn't like Paddington, I don't think he can say much.
I don't think it's that he doesn't like Paddington. I just don't think he like really knows anything about it.
Well, if he's not okay with me watching Peter Rabbit or Paw Patrol, then clearly he has a problem with me watching Paddington.
I mean, Paw Patrol, bro. What I said is basically because like you were like, "I've watched all of the Spy Kids movies 5 times," and we're like, "But you haven't seen anything else."
Hey, that's a Robert Rodriguez film. I don't know why. I don't know who's complaining here. Who's complaining? I mean, it's a Robert Rodriguez film. Sure, I haven't seen, Once Upon a Time in Mexico or El Mariachi, but I've seen a Robert Rodriguez film. I can say that, right? Like that's a
right.
That's a what do you call it?
My Chicano film studies teacher says Robert Rodriguez is a race traitor.
What? I just thought it was
You were
a
a
really
kid.
cool film to be like, "Oh, dude, he's in a video game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool."
It's Ready Player One, but in 2007.
Oh my god. I was 6 at the time, right? So like it just tells you like, oh, why does he like this? Oh, because he was 6 when he watched this. Of course, then that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it is definitely like, it is also like it's really fucking funny too. Like there are a lot of funny moments that again like kind of hinge. Oh, I got hiccups. Kind of hinge on the fact that like that whole thing where I was talking about like if you can make a group funny, it takes all of the power out of that group. In fact, this film, like it sort of like balances the clan being serious and being funny. Like there is one scene in that film that is undeniably funny all the time, and it's when she tries to plant the bomb in the mailbox, but she puts it under the car, and then the fucking car blows up, and she's just like, the police show up, and she's like, "He was trying to rape me! Get him!" And then they like start attacking him, even though he's an undercover cop. And just Adam Driver shows up. He's like, "Assholes! He's a fucking cop!" I fucking love when like he walks up because he's been assigned security of David Duke, which is really fucking funny. But he walks up, he's just like, "Mr. Duke, I am a huge fan. Can I please get a picture with you?" And he's like, yeah, all right, yeah, come over. And then he just grabs both of them by the shoulders, and I'm like, "Oh yes, yes."
Oh, it's fantastic.
And he's just like, "Oh, get off me, N-word." And I'm like, "Oh no, stop with the N-word, please." I was in screenwriting the year that this was in the Oscars, and Green Book won instead of this film, and I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Today's world, like
100.
in today's world, like how can you even like be like, oh, you're a kid, you can't watch this. But no, these days that's not even the case, right? It's like, okay, the 5-year-old kid.
My 3-year-old cousin watches Peaky Blinders, so. My 3-year-old cousin watches Peaky Blinders and The Walking Dead. I know. Yo, like, I am completely against that decision, to be fair. To be honest. Fateh's like, I was watching Spy Kids and the Wiggles at this age. You can't hear me. Oh, you can hear me.
I can. Sure, it's got Hiroyuki Sanada playing as Scorpion. I mean, like,
Get over here!
I'm not gonna lie, that get over here was a little weak. Not gonna lie.
It was a little weak. He was just like, get that over here. And I'm like, what?
Oh my god. God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Ratchet and Clank, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted. I have to finish all these games, right? I need to finish all these stories before, you know, Sony comes out and be like, oh, we have another game coming out. And I'm just like, I'm not even done with the stories yet. Why are you doing this? They announced God of War, the next God of War to be releasing in 2021. First of all, I call bullshit. Corey Barlog, if you do this, if you're actually
Please don't. Please don't. Please cook your game more. Cyberpunk is a cautionary tale.
Oh my
Please
gosh.
cook your game more. Do not rush your fucking games, bro.
Let's bring something up here. Or if you have finals, let's get you back on the show, right? Like I'm look, don't take me wrong. Sean is fantastic, right? Like he is one of my best friends. But I mean, we need more excitement on this show. You know what I'm saying?
We're running out of guests. My sister's probably gonna be a guest soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. We should just have her as the hype person on the show. Like that's what we should do. She should. I mean, okay, look.
Actually, she might agree with a lot of your takes. To be fair.
Okay. No,
because she's a lot more into like films that make you feel good rather than films that you watch for art.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Hey, Hamilton was not a movie, but still it's a masterpiece. I don't know why you're just like, well, it was a play. It was a play, Fateh.
I never saw Hamilton, but I just heard all the memes afterwards, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it. Fateh, come back! Come back to me, Fateh! I don't want to be alone! Wait.
I have no idea.
So he shot this on fucking film? Why? Why make this so much harder for yourself? You're not making an artistic film, you're making a superhero film. Why are you shooting it on film?
I don't think he's filming it on film. I think
you said 35mm film.
No, I think that's Justice League was shot.
Oh, was.
I think they're talking about
basically they were trying to do what Marvel did in 3 films, what Marvel did in like 7 films. That's the problem. Like, first Marvel had a dedicated movie for all 4 of their main Avengers, 2 for Iron Man, and then they made the Avengers. DC was like, we'll make Superman, and then we'll make Batman fight Superman, and then we'll make the Justice League. And it's like, you missed a few of those films, my dude.
Yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, our show, and the fact that I got a new mic. I'm really happy. I'm very, very happy. Of course, the Blue Yeti mic has given me a lot of service. It's done a lot of service for me, but it was time to upgrade. Yeah, I'm very excited about that, and I can't wait to, yell "Mama Go" into the mic and not get clipped, because Russell has to edit this, and it's painful for his ears, and this will avoid it, and I really do need to go pee. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on that bell icon so every single time we go live, your thingamajiggy goes "Bing," and you'll know, and then you can come and yeah, so we'll see you all next week, and until next time, keep watching films and TV, and beware of the flies. I don't know why they keep showing up, but they're here. So yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and
Watch Eyesore.
and watch Eyesore. Yeah, and I'm Inigo Mendeo. Bye bye.
This is a USB mic. I told my friend, I was like,
Are you
hey,
actually using it?
I promise
It
by
doesn't-
next show. I promise by next show. Yeah, it sounds like you're using your
Yeah,
headphones.
Oh shit! I've had my fucking God damn it!